Okay, fine. So I created one fresh report with the three visualizations. I'm creating in a two tabs the same thing. So two different tabs. I'm duplicating this one and I'm saving this report. Hmm. So I'm saving this report. Sample underscore test under my music. I saved that report. Then after publish. Then after publish. So I'm publishing under a workspace called that XYZ. That XYZ. Then after here as part of workspaces under XYZ workspace there is a report is there sample underscore test which you can see the 2 pages of it. Okay, so now if you open those visualization as part of your Power BI mobile. Okay, so if you open those visualizations as part of Power BI mobile, how it is going to get displayed in a mobile application which you downloaded, and if you want to open that one in a mobile, so here I'm sharing my screen from a mobile. Hopefully today it should not stop. So you can see my screen. You can see the workspaces XYZ, and here I don't have any dashboards. I have a reports sample underscore test. Whenever I click on it, it was turned into the another mode, landscape mode. It was turned and it is getting displaying the data. It is turning with respect to horizontal view and it is displaying the data. If I want to see in a vertical mode, a landscape mode, a portrait mode, vertical view, if I want to see, it will not display the data. Automatically it will turn into a different view. On the day Krishna told, right, so he is unable to see the data in a one view. He can see in the data in another view. So it will always showcase your data in a horizontal view. Okay, so if you see in a horizontal view, the less kps will get displayed. The width of a phone is less compared to height, right? So by default it will not display your data or your report in a horizontal view. Like it's a vertical view, it will not showcase. By default it will showcase in a horizontal view. So to make it fix, we have an option called phone layout is there. So as I already conveyed on the day, so here you are going to align them. Here you are going to align them however you wanted to see. However you want to see, you need to align it. So before deploying that one, so one second. So I hope you are able to see my screen, the mobile screen you are able to see, I feel. And here
Mobile screen
there
not
is,
displaying anything.
you are not able to see my mobile screen.
Yes, it seems everything is not
I'm not doing anything. Is it changing now?
yeah, now okay.
It is changing now. So I am going to the duplicate of page 1. It is also displaying in a horizontal view. Okay. So now I am stopping my mobile screen and I am sharing my desktop screen. Here
Srinivas, what's the app name for mobile?
it's a Power BI app only.
Okay.
From your Play Store, you just need to search for Power BI, you will get that one.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
So, if if you want to display your data properly in your mobile, what you need to do is once you are done with your mobile, like your report development, you need to come here under a View tab, Phone Layout. You need to come here. Then after you need to adjust your visualizations according to the frame. Okay. Once you are done with that, go to the file, like go to the desktop layout, save it and publish it again. Same publishing it there. Yes, you need to download Power BI app in your mobile. Okay, I published it. Now I am switching back to my mobile screen. Switching back to my mobile screen, I'm making presenter. I shared my screen and I closed my Power BI app and I'm relaunching the app. And here, whatever the workspace called XYZ, reports, sample test, and sample test. So I'm in a different page. Go to the page called, yeah, so I'm on the same page. So we designed like this only, like the first visualization, the complete space we occupied, the below one we occupied the two different tabs, like in the second row we kept two visualizations, so it is displaying properly. So now you can see that the phone is in a vertical mode only. Okay, and you are able to see the visualizations, and I can navigate over this based on the visualizations that I have. So let me showcase the apps that we developed. We developed means based on their requirement. Okay, so they don't require extra design and things. So these are a mobile friendly application, so they can see the data. You can navigate it and you can represent bar chart, pie chart and everything, but their requirement is like that. They need to see, the executives need to see the KPIs of a daily reports, and so if you want to display your visualizations properly as part of your mobile, you need to adjust. If it is a report, you need to adjust at a view tab. I am taking the control back to my desktop. So here So if it is at a report level, you need to adjust under a view tab, phone layout. If it is at a dashboard level, you have a phone view is there. You are going to adjust there so that you can create your report as a mobile friendly. Otherwise, it will not be displayed the data in a vertical mode. You need to you need to ask your user to see in a horizontal mode only. That is what you need to understand so far. Now, we'll jump back to that Power BI mobile app and quickly complete that one. So I am sharing my screen with respect to my mobile. So nothing to showcase here. Everything from mobile only now. To presenter. Okay, I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay, so as I said in the last session, you need to download your Power BI mobile app from a Play Store or Apple Store, whatever the mobile that you are using. Like for Apple and Android, both we have that Power BI apps. You need to download that one. Once you download it, whenever you open it, it will ask you for a sign in. You need to provide your Power BI service credentials there to log in. Last time I unnecessarily logged out and tried to log in. Then after I'm unable to sign in. For now I'm just going with a direct app. So whenever you open app, if you are not signed in, it will ask you for a sign in. Then after you are able to see this is the main menu bar, which is going to give you that username and their email ID, and if there is any notifications, or their notifications will be displayed, what it contains. See, so it is saying that the dashboard has been added to the properties iPhone, like whatever you have done, or whatever the content pack changes, or whatever the alerts that you have, it will be notified here. Okay, let's assume you published a content pack, and whatever the report or dashboard associated with the content pack is updated. At that time, it will notify you, boss, there is a content pack for which you made change. You want to reflect in your content pack? It will ask you. Or if there is alerts are there, or if there is any dashboards are created, or if you those things will be notified as part of the notifications. Then after, hey, on that day, so we added some alerts, so on a Power BI service. So you can see the alert for voice calls handled today. You are able to see my third message. So every day, whenever that KPI reaches to 100, I will get that message. Whenever a refresh was done, before to that refresh it might be 80, after the refresh it might be 160 or 150. Whenever that reaches, it is going to display to me. I will get a notification or a mail or a notification also. So this is what a notifications tab that you have there. And next one is favorites. As I mentioned, if you make anything as a favorite in your Power BI service, those will be displayed over here, so that you can directly go to that like a report. You can directly go to the dashboard or workspace. You can make an app or a dashboard or a workspace as a favorite. So you can make it whatever you want to see frequently. You can make them favorite, so you can see from here. And next one is apps. Whatever the apps that you loaded, whatever the apps that you loaded in your account, you can see from here. Whatever the apps that you loaded in your account, you can see from here. So these are the apps that I published and that I loaded in my account as part of my testing purposes. So these all apps are getting displayed, and as these are the apps, and you know what is an app also, okay, and I already told that boss, for one workspace, one app only you can create also, I told. So if you want to search something, you can search from here, from the number of apps that you have. And then after app, on a app level, which I will do. So on an app level, you can make it as a favorite. You can make it as a favorite, or you can see the information regarding the tab, the description. There is no description was provided there, but if you see, I provided some description in that customer pulse for iPad I mentioned. So at the three options that you have, one is as an information, or you can make that one as a favorite. If you make it as a favorite, that will be displayed as part of favorites tab. Okay, that is what I conveyed. And here, if you go under a app, it is showing me the list of dashboards that I have and the reports that I have. And the dashboards here under a drop down. So 1 second. Okay, fine. So here, if you want to see the dashboard associated with that app, you can see it. No, it is not refreshed. Under reports. We can see that reports are dashboards associated with that tab with the help of these two things. You can navigate to a report or dashboard. Okay, and under that, if you want to go to the previous window, you have apps option is there, you can go to the previous window. Those only options associated with your report or a dashboard. Okay, under app. The next one is, that is what apps. Whatever the apps that you already downloaded in your workspace, it is going to showcase the apps and shared with me. The apps or the reports or dashboards which are shared with me will be available under shared with me option. You can navigate with them, whatever the report or dashboard, and you can see it. Let's consider. So here it is showcasing that, like some CCO dashboard. What are the options that we have? Is invite a colleague, like if you want to share it with others, or make it favorite. I don't want to make it favorite. So these are only the options that you have, and you have a search option over there. Or if you want to go to all shared with me. Okay, so these are all the shared. Fine, so no need to consider that one. 1 second. So here shared with me is going to showcase you the list of, like it might be apps or dashboards which are shared with us. And if you wanted to navigate on anything, you have an option called invite colleague and favorite. You can save it so that most frequently you can visit, or invite a colleague, you can share it with others. And if you open it, it is getting loaded. We don't need to worry about the report or dashboard. Not like a refresh option is there, you can refresh your dashboard. And if you want to share it with the people, you can share it, like you can provide the email ID and you can send it and you can make it favorite, and you can go to the previous pane. Okay, so that is what all shared are shared with me. Then after workspaces, these are the list of workspaces that I have as part of my project. Okay, so I can navigate to that any workspace whatever I want. We can navigate to the workspace, properties, iPad, and under that workspace, you know that we have a dashboard and reports, and you can go to a dashboard we can go to the dashboard, and then after you can make it as a favorite, or you can go back to that workspaces or next level of properties iPad, or fine, that is fine. Here, refresh. If you want to refresh, you can refresh it. Then after, that is at a dashboard level, the option that you have. And on a visual level, what are the options that you have is, if you click on it, you have an option called open report, expand tile, and annotate. So open report is nothing but it will be redirected to that report. So in a Power BI mobile, the dashboard functionality is different. In a Power BI web or iPad, whenever you click on a tile, it will be redirecting to the report, right? By default in a mobile, it will not be redirected. If I click on it, when I click on it, it is showcasing maximizing the image, and this showcasing. Okay, so here I'm changing that one. I'm changing that one with my finger. I'm changing. Okay, when I clicked on it, it is not redirecting you to that report from where you got it. I'm clicking on it here again. It is maximizing that one, and it is showcasing. And if you want to go to a report, you can go to that report. You can click on the report tab, which is available on top of it. You can go to that report tab. So here you are able to see, right, on the top last 7 days sentiment. At the end you have some report bar chart is displaying. There you can, if you click there, it will take you to that report. And the other one is the annotation. If you want to write something, okay, so if you want to write something or if you want to annotate something, you can make it, and you can send that screenshot to the users. Okay, so you can write something, and then after you can share it. You have a share option over there. You want to share it through your WhatsApp, or you want to share it through your Facebook or something. So Shankarreddy, through which I need to share with you. Okay, so like you can write something and you can share it with the users. So that is what annotation. You can write something whatever you want. The people from SSS background are there. They know what do you mean by annotation. You can describe something, why the trend is like that, or what it is representing. Everything you can write there, and then after you can share it. And if you have, like here you have some options to type also. Okay, so you can write something, or you can have the other options. The animation options are there. You can do whatever you want. This is rolling back. Okay, clear all annotations, or you can give some smileys. My today's data is not there. Okay, I can throw it out by taking a screenshot. Okay, so that is how you can work with the report that you have. Okay, so the options associated with the report are, those are the options. Open report means you will go to that report page. Expand tile means whatever you observe that will be showcased. You can write an annotation, or you can take a report, anything. And what is the third option is the annotate. Annotation you can perform here itself. At a dashboard level you can make it. It got honey? Fine. Yes, I'm leaving. So that is what the options associated with the tile, and the same options will be available here also. But as it is a card, we have another option called alerts, manage alerts. Okay, no alerts are there. I'm just adding an alert. But if it is reaches minimum 50, okay, So when I want is for every 24 hours I want, or for every 1 hour I want. Okay, if you want to send a mail too, you can. So whenever I reach that stage, I'll get notified. I'll get notified. So with that alert. So these are the options which are available at dashboard. This is the dashboard that you are looking for, and the same time we have some report option is there. So in a report option also, like here, so you can at a report level option also, you don't have any other options here under the report where you can interact. Okay, you can interact with the report. So the by click, whatever the sales and number of units and everything we are seeing, like that, you can interact with the report. You don't have any other options. That is what the options associated with the report and the dashboard. Next one is like all the all the workspaces, the same options will be there, and then after the scanner. The scanner where it will be useful is like people started using that power like Paytm from a long time. In the same way, Power BI, Power BI, this one also mobile also having a scanner. For a Power BI, there is separate QR code will be there. By seeing that code, you can generate a report. You can see the report in your mobile. If I send a code to you, by seeing that code, you can open that report also. Yellow. Screen overlay detected. Yeah, that is fine here. So here there is no permissions granted. What happened? Notification opened by somebody. Fine. I don't want to uninstall or force stop this one. It is giving some nonsense. So let me stop and relaunch it. So here the scanner, okay, so I opened that scanner. So now what I am doing is I wanted to scan a report which 1 second, so which we developed as part of Power BI service. Okay, so in a Power BI service, in Power BI service, you are able to see from my mobile to my desktop. So in Power BI service, as part of a report, you have an option called generate QR code, right? So generate the QR code there. So whenever you generate a QR code, a code was generated. By seeing that code, report is came here. See, are you able to see my screen of my mobile? Automatically, whenever the code is generated, by seeing that code, the report came. Okay, by seeing that code, the report came. Or if you want, we'll go to another report which we not saw today, and we'll generate a code for it. So here, so just a second, let me go to the generate QR code. So I hope you are able to see my mobile again, and I'm going to that Power BI service, and here you are able to see a marketing dashboard is getting displayed, and for that I am generating a QR code. The code is getting generated and the code was rejected, and the report is loading. And you can see if you create with a multiple measures, that looks like that ugly. Okay, everything will be loaded. So you can see a report. So that is what. So here, like I'm opening my report here, but if you develop a report, you share the report. So I can see by opening the scanner, and you have an option to download the page also. You can send that image. So do one thing. We'll do one thing. So today, so someone create a report and share that QR code, whatever you developed. Generate a QR code. Let me go back again in my mobile. Generate a QR code. So you are able to see that align QR code within a frame, right? So don't do anything here. In our Power BI service, create a one report, click on generate QR code option, and then after that will generate a code and download that one and share that one with us, so that we'll check whether it is working fine or not. Okay, so that is what the scanner with the help of this one, you can scan that QR code which is available on top of a report, and you can access the report. So the next one is the settings, that is scanner and the settings. Like which account you are connected. I connected through a Power BI web service server. I have the, why it is not displayed? Just a second, I think it got hung. And I am resharing it. And let me open the Power BI mobile, and here like settings, under settings, like you are able to see my account was added, and if there is any report server or any other Power BI service is there, we can add that one, we can connect to that one and you can check it. Okay, so if I wanted to get signed out, we have sign out option is there. And getting started, learn more about the app, or samples, get data, support, feedback, and everything. The web links of a Power BI. Okay, and which version you are using, what's new. So these are the metadata of the Power BI. So if you want, you can go through it. So these are the options that are associated with Power BI mobile app. On a high level simple shot, you can access your workspaces or apps from here, and you can access the dashboards, you can interact with the reports. That's it. You cannot create a new report, you cannot create a new dashboard, you cannot create a new app, or you cannot create a workspace here, but you can access them from here. Okay, so anywhere you can access your reports and dashboards with the help of that. Okay, so that is what the functionality of a Power BI mobile. I am done with that. So anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions?
you want to generate a QR code, how to set the QR code to public report in a report?
Can you please repeat your question?
If you want to set the QR code for a specific report, so is there any
Mm.
possibility?
So we don't have that possibility for now. You can download and you can share. Let me share my screen. So here, so whenever you generate a QR code, it is showing only one option called download. Your colleagues can use this QR code only if they have a permission to see this report. Okay.
Okay.
So like and you can download it. You don't have a share option here. We don't have that option. And I missed Satish question that we can align in a horizontal portrait mode means by default the horizontal view will come. But in order to make it for a vertical, we need to work separately. We need to configure that view as mobile at a report level and at a dashboard level. In a phone view, like in a phone view, you need to configure at a dashboard level. We have an option called phone view. You can go there and you need to configure that one. Yes, the mobile app you can access only the reports and dashboards. That's it.
Is there a Srinivas, this is Arpit.
Yes.
Is there a licensing cost for Tableau mobile as well? Sorry, this Power BI mobile as well?
So we don't have any. Yeah.
Because here the user will be only viewing the report. So this should be free of cost, right?
It's a free of cost, and see how you can access your mobile app is if you have a Power BI service account, then only you can log in it. Okay. So if you are simply downloading a Power BI mobile, it cannot be accessible for everyone. You need to log in. In order to log in, you need to have a Power BI service account. That is a paid thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like without that account, you cannot log in a Power BI mobile.
Okay.
Now go ahead with your question.
The question was this only, whether this, because here the user is only viewing the report, so it should be free of cost, but we have to log in via our service account.
We need to log in with the service account, yes.
Yeah, so at least some cost would be involved. Yep, thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have any option to create a visualizations in a Power BI mobile. You cannot create a report, you cannot create a dashboard, you can just access it from anywhere. That's it. Okay. So if you can do everything from Power BI mobile, who is going to use a Power BI desktop? Who is going to use a Power BI service? Right? So you don't have any option, you just access it. So anyone has any other questions? So these answers for Deepthi. Okay, as Deepthi asked, so I am referring. So anyone has any other questions? Okay, fine. Cool. Fine. So I'm stopping here. So that's it regarding the Power BI mobile. We already done with the Power BI service and Power BI mobile and Power BI desktop. And SSAS development we almost done, and the server level options are there. We'll see what are the options that are there tomorrow. And as I said, from day after tomorrow, again 7 to 8:30 class, DAX will be continued next 3 days or next 4 days, whatever. From the next 5 days completely regarding the DAX, security and project implementation, everything will be covered. Okay. So this is one of the blocker. So as I cannot install a third-party application in my mobile, like in my desktop, and I cannot showcase it, and because some other emergency high priority activities also. So it got delayed, but at any cost I will close the things, maximum things, by this weekend. Okay, no need to worry at all, the quality will be same. Thanks much for joining, and drive will be updated and I will confirm, and yes, by 11 your time it will be confirmed. So if anyone has any questions, please ping me through WhatsApp. Bye now, and that's it for now.